Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Tammy Powley, and I have some crafting supplies to show you today that I recently acquired. This has sort of a little bit of a story behind it. I have kind of gotten sucked into the world of adult coloring. I have had art supplies for a while. I do enjoy, doodling and sketching a little bit, and I have colored pencils and all that, but I hadn't really gotten into the whole buy a coloring book and draw or color in it yet. However, my 80-something-year-old mother has always enjoyed coloring. She has crayons. She enjoys, it's just been a thing of hers. She really likes the colors. In fact, there used to be this set of color paints that you used to be able to get, and I can't remember what they were called, but they were kind of like markers, and you would paint actually on fabric, and she used to do a lot of that back in the day. And anyway, so I recently purchased this coloring book for her, and I also got one for myself. If you watch Hometown, then you know about this show. And Erin's sketchbook is an adult coloring book for people like us who like to color. There's my crazy colored house. But anyway, so I bought this for my mom, and of course I bought one for myself, and I was kind of like, well, I don't know, maybe I'll color, maybe I won't. Well, I'm starting to get addicted now. I pulled out my coloring pencils, and what I have found is, especially because I do so much crafting and sewing and typing and everything, sometimes I have some arthritis in my hands and wrists now at this age. So sometimes it's just difficult for me to not only have the brain power that I need at the end of the day after grading papers all day long, but also my hands just really hurt. And I have noticed that this is something that I can do in the evenings, watch television, chill out, and color, and I still feel a little productive. And I have to say, it's kind of zen, starting to get me into the zen mood. So anyway, this led me to buying myself some better colored pencils, a little bit more. The ones I currently have, I probably bought them at the dollar store, and they're okay, but I noticed that even when I try to do layers, I just couldn't get the vibrancy that I wanted. So I purchased this set of 24 colored pencils from, I guess this is Staedtler through Amazon. I'm going to set up a blog post, but I'll put the links in there to all of these. This is not affiliate, but I'll put a link into there too. It's on the Hometown, website shop. But anyway, so I got these, and they're called Ergosoft, and I really like them. They come in this case already, so that's kind of cool. And then what's really neat is you can set it up like that, so when you're coloring, you can just pull them out, right? So they're already, because that's one of the things I noticed, pencils seem to kind of go all over the place, so I'm kind of looking for something to do with that. This works to a certain extent, and I really, really like these pencils in that they are very soft to the touch, so I'm guessing that's why they mean soft. I don't really know. If you do, let me know. And they're shaped like a triangle, so they're really comfortable in my hands. The drawback is, of course, you have 24 colors, which is okay, but I would like to have more. So anyway, my mom really liked the coloring book, but she also commented that she felt like her colored pencils were not vibrant enough, and her markers were bleeding through, which is something that can happen. Even though this is pretty decent paper in this book, you have to have some pretty thick paper not to have markers bleed through. So, as you can see, it's pretty thick. You can't see I guess you can through the light. There you can see it a little bit. So anyway, so I went on to Amazon and figured, okay, I'm going to buy her some colored pencils. And originally I was going to send her these, but for some reason when I went to check out, it looked like they weren't going to send these for a couple of weeks, which is bizarre. I mean, normally stuff goes really quickly. And I was having it sent to her house, and she lives about an hour and a half away from me. So I thought, well, no, I don't want 2 weeks, right? Of course, when I ordered them for myself, they showed up the next day, so I don't quite get that. So anyway, I went back to Amazon, looked around some more, and I found this which I bought for her, and I liked it so much that I bought for me. So now I'm going to open it up and show you. And it is a set of pencils, again, Staedtler pencils, and a coloring book. She showed me, I went to visit my parents recently, and she showed me what she got, and I was like uber impressed. So, wow, 72 pencils. I think, I want to say this was like around $20. And you get 72 pencils. Now they don't have, they're in a box, so they don't have this cool stand, but you get like way more pencils. And then this coloring book. So let me open it up here. Get the little sticky thing out. Open. Okay, so this is a, oh goodness, really gonna make me dig up 4 things. Ay. They've got a sticky thing on each side. Alright, bear with me, folks. But she showed me this book and I was like, wow, it was, I mean, I really like the Hometown book, but I will say one of the issues with it for people who are into color is that, you know, it's a bunch of houses, so even though I don't mind making crazy colored houses, you're kind of limited as far as, you know, the subject matter, which limits the colors. So, this is Johanna Basford. I've heard wonderful things about her, and yes, she has some beautiful images in here. And so here are the pencils. Go ahead and open these up. Again, is there another sticky thing? Goodness, they really want to make sure these don't fall apart. Okay, come on, man. I want to see my pencils. Now, she showed me her pencils, and they are not the soft pencils. They are triangular in shape, but they weren't the soft pencils. So, oh my goodness, why can't I open that? Seriously? Alright, I'll have to get something to help me with that. Let's move on to the book. We'll look at those in a minute. So this is in here. Alright. Bam. There we go. Oh, how pretty. I don't remember seeing how the cover has this like little gold bits here and there. How pretty. So it's Magical Jungle, and yeah, lots of, oh wow, lots and lots of coloring time. Very beautiful detail here. I won't show you every single page, but you can get an idea. Talk about using all your colored pencils. So let's see, how many pages? This is published by Penguin. How many pages is this? It even has the covers are even like that, so you could even color there. Oh, there's no page numbers. Okay, is there a table of contents? Got the belongs to. Introduction. Oh, this is interesting. So it has tips for hidden animals. Tips for using your pencils. That's kind of interesting. Okay, let me go get something to open this up. Hold on a sec. Alright, good old crochet hook wedged in there helped. Alright, get them out. What do we got? Okay, so they're just like in there. So if I, okay, so yeah, my mom put them in a tin that she had. Let's pull one out. So, let me compare one of these. Interesting. So this end is, this feels more finished. It's smoother than this. Also, this I noticed it says it's made in Germany. This does not say it's made in Germany. It just has the company name on it. Alright, well, I will have to give them a try, and I will report back and let you know what do I think about the difference between these two types of pencils and maybe show you some of my fabulous artwork in here. But I'd like to hear what you guys think about adult coloring. I mean, is it weird? I mean, I guess I collect dolls, so like I don't have room to talk, but is this something that you've tried, or have you thought about trying it? Are there any recommendations for newbies like myself who are starting to get sucked down the coloring hole? Especially something to do with crayon, you know, like how do I store these easier? I do have some tins, but I hate when they like roll around all over the place. My other colored pencils are in a box, and I don't know, constantly digging around drives me crazy. So when I got this, I was like, oh, I love this. But then you just don't have as many colors. So, you know, dilemma, first world problems, I guess. But anyway, okay, you guys let me know what you think. I always appreciate a thumbs up. And I'm trying to post more regularly on my YouTube channel, as well as TammyPally.com, which is my blog. And I also have a newsletter, so please check in the comments below. I'm going to have in the description box, I will have links to everything. And let me know what you guys think. Have a wonderful crafting day.